Hey guys, it's Phil and his Vanlife tours. Hope you're all having a great day. It's actually still Wednesday today. I know I've just put a video up for you, but I'm trying to keep ahead of myself. I've got the ball rolling now with this every day, one video per day. I just want to show you these 3 cows. I've been watching them for a bit. Yeah, I'm going to make that stew. God, I'm stewing. I'm stewing, I'll tell you that much. But it's the nutrients in it, you know. I've got a sweet potato. I've got some diced mince from Tesco. I've got one sweet potato and one normal potato, just to mix it up a bit. I mean, I don't like to have too many carbs. I've got some carrot left from last night. Oh, I don't know what I didn't get peas. But still make a stew. I've got onions. Onions are up there. I bought 3 onions. So I'm going to make a stew. I'm going to make it now whilst it's still warm because I'm sat outside on my van. And then I'm going to just leave it in the pan to cool down. You know, I can soon warm it up a bit later on. Because I've just had a melon. Just had to twist in my melon, man. I've just had a melon. You know, them gala melons. Oh, I just scoops it all out. Lovely. And I've had about 4 litres of water today. So I'm only had 2 wees. 4 litres of water in 2 weeks. Something's not right there, is it? But I have been sweating a hell of a lot, and it's been like one of the hottest days of the year so far. So it could be something to do with that, guys. Anyway, I'll crack on with my stew. Yeah, guys, so I'm just making myself a stew. I know, I must be crazy. Why are you making a stew in this weather? Because that's what my body wants. That's what I fancy. You know, it's really wholesome food. You know, I'm getting there. I don't know how I'm doing this with this foot. It's getting worse, guys. I'm going to have to go and see one of them pharmacists tomorrow. You know, I think I've got a gout flare-up, to be honest. It's not. It's painful. It's just niggling. Boom, boom, boom. I've already had 4 lots of paracetamol today. Just putting a damper on it, and I was in a good mood this morning. I'm having this pain throbbing at me. It's like toothache. But I'm going to crack on, guys, because that's what we do. Keep calm and carry on. So I'm having a stew. So basically, I'm on a slant. I could do with getting some levelers eventually, so I can cook straight. You know, that should be up there. I might be able to figure a way how to do that, to make it level whilst I'm cooking. It just comes to me head like that. I'll use something underneath the holder there, like foil or something, and just higher it up on this side. Let's see if we can do that. I'm not the sharpest tool in the box, but instant. Done. Leveler. It was not perfectly level, but I've just put a fork underneath the fork end there, underneath his finger, so let's see how that works. I'm going to get that lit, because this is diced beef. I think it was about £4. Just basic stuff. Meat is expensive now. That's a lot of meat there. I don't want to be eating a full tin of this today. Hopefully I can save some for tomorrow. Put it in my cool box, let it cool down, but it all depends on how hungry I get, you know. So anyway, my ingredients. Yeah, so I'm just having a medium-sized chopped onion, really thickly chopped, because it's going to be stewing for a while, this. I've got a bit of garlic powder. I'm going to put in a little half a teaspoon of that in, just to give it a tiny bit of garlic. Plenty of black pepper. I use quite a lot of black pepper because I like it. But you can add pepper at the end, can't you? So if you're making it for other people, then I've just about 10 grinds. Not even that, 8. About 8. A teaspoon of paprika. An oxo cube. So I'm going to throw that in now, but I'm not putting the onion in just yet. I'm going to get it boiling first, so I need to turn it on actually. Should be on now. Hey, no gas. Turn it on at the back. No gas at all. I've turned it off at the back. I just turned it on. It was off. Oh, let me go and double check that. Silly me. I turned it on, but I'd gone too far with it. I think you only literally need to turn it a couple of times, so it just closed it again. So I was in the right, I had turned it on and released the gas. But anyway, now I know. So that's on now. So yeah, I'm just going to put in the beef, these spices, and I'm going to give it about 10 minutes boiling. Maybe longer, maybe 20 minutes before I put like the onion in next. And then another, when the onion is just going to disintegrate in it, but I want to get the flavour off it as well. So I might put half the onion in now. That's all I'll do. And I'm not browning it because it's going to be boiling for about an hour and a half, this guys. But, well, an hour and 15, an hour and a half. So I'm going to put the beef in now and the spices. And everything tastes better with a bit of salt and pepper. As the Jawbreaker would say. I've been watching his vlogs on YouTube as well. A traveller, gypsy traveller. I love it. I love the way he cooks over the pan. He's got like, he cooks over a fire and he's got this big like a tripod thing goes over the top, and he cooks traditional travellers meals. It's just nice to watch at night, you know, when you're sat in your van, you're looking for something to watch. So check him out, Jawbreaker, he's ace. I don't know what his name is, it Michael something, but yeah, I like to watch him. Got that off him. So anyway, I forgot to mention that, so I'll just put some of this pig salt. It's probably dyed, it's probably not even Himalayan, but anyway, so that's the salt and pepper, and I've just done the paprika, done the pepper. Pepper, I did it about 15 for my liking, about 15 things, and just a little tiny bit. And I don't use a teaspoon, I just use my hand. It's clean. I just wiped it before I started cooking. Yeah, so that's it. I'll get the beef in and get that simmering now, and then whilst I'm waiting on this video uploading, today's video upload, this will be coming out tomorrow, this one. Bit of flour. See, when you put a bit of flour on the beef, what it does, it helps, I don't know, it helps seal it, does it, or something, but also helps thicken the sauce in the end. But I've got gravy granules to thicken it if it needs thickening. Probably only just need like a teaspoon of gravy granules at the end. But let's get that in. It'll look alright, it's not too bad meat, that, to be honest. I'd rather get it from a butcher's, but it'll do for now. Oh dear, it's nearly filled the pan. I'm going to get, right, well, it'll reduce, won't it? It's fine. Yeah, it's going to be on for an hour, this, at least. So that's why I'm not putting in the potato yet, because it'll just disintegrate, as will the sweet potato goes in. The sweet potato probably needs 15, potatoes need 20 minutes. 20-30 minutes, anything over 30 guys, 30 minutes for the sweet potato anyway. The sweet potato will just disintegrate into the sauce, into the water. Potato will disintegrate if you boil it and boil it and boil it. It'll just all the starch will come out of it, which will help thicken the sauce. That's why a lot of gravy and stuff like that has potato starch in it, because that's what it does, thickens sauce. Oh god, the sweat coming out of me. Whoa, I know I'm just a beef on my hands, just put a bit of wipes, better put the wipes on. Anyway, I'll catch up with you when it's going. You know, people might say, where did you learn to cook? I think I might have mentioned this in one of my other videos. I mean, don't forget, I'm 49 now, I've made a lot of dishes. I've had my family and, you know, and stuff like that. But I learned from my mum, and I learned without asking questions, just by using my eyes and ears. And nose, but smell. Oh, it's smelling nice already. A stew always smells nice, doesn't it? And it's got the bit of garlic powder that'll give it that, just only a little bit, just a little pinch of garlic powder. It just gives it a nice flavour. That'll blend with the earthiness of the paprika. And then you've got your pepper for a bit of taste. You know, your salt and pepper standard, and it's standard seasoning, and then the oxo, the stock cube. And this is traditional. This is quite a traditional dish. You know, this is a traditional stew, like my mum would make. I'm making it now. You know, you can brown it, you can not brown it. It doesn't really matter. It's going to be cooked through. I want the meat tender, you know, so it's really just melts in your mouth. So the longer you stew it for, the better the meat. So yeah, she's up to the boil. So I want to simmer this. I want it a really low light. I'm going to simmer it because I've got plenty of gas. I know it's going to heat the van up, but I've got this open, the slider. So yeah, so I'll probably give it about, I'm going to set a timer for this as well. I'll give it 45 minutes and I'll have a look at it. See you in 45. Hey guys, so it's had about 45 minutes now. So I've just tasted it, it's absolutely out of this world. I've just added the other onion. I'm just going to leave it open now. Now I'm going to chop this up. Chop it peel it a bit and chop it. Add that. Put the rest of the onion in. But the flavour is there. It's absolutely out of this world. It really is. I wish you could just taste that. You can see like the oil's coming to the top now. Oil off the beef. Yeah, so I'll get this chopped up, get that back in, and then we're looking at another, I reckon about half an hour, but then I'll actually taste some of the meat and see if it's tender enough. Half an hour for the, oh, I'll put the potato in first, give it 10 minutes, and then I'll put the sweet potato in. And, oh, carrot, I forgot about the carrot. I need to get the carrot out of my cool box. Yeah, so I chopped a bit, I've chopped a bit more potato. I need a bit more potato than that. I'm a big lad, I'm just trying to cut down on my carbs, you see. I'll get the lid on that. Like I say, about 10 minutes. I mean, I didn't put any timers on. I'm just using the clock and I'm just guessing. It doesn't have to be exact, guys. It doesn't need, when you cook it, it doesn't have to be exact. Around about 10 minutes, you know, as a guideline. But once you've cooked for years, you sort of just know. It comes to your second sense because you've done it over and over again. But I won't be cooking like this all the time. It's just I go through little phases, like I said. I'm going to put on in a minute. We're still waiting on that file uploading. I'm going to put past the Dutchie pan on the YouTube when I can connect this. But I've connected all over at the moment. I'm charging everything. I'm trying to get this video. Oh, it's not started again, has it? It bleeding has as well. That's the third time now. It's awesome. It's a good videos as well for what I'm trying to do there. Which will probably be up before this one, so you would have seen it. But it keeps going up to about 80%, 90%, and then just starting again. I can only imagine that it's the connection. It's dropping off connection, but it's draining my battery like hell doing it this way. I'll have that battery, hopefully tomorrow, so I'll be able to work a lot better because I'll have my Mac all set up in here and I'll be able to work a lot better. So, I mean, I'm getting a bit, I'm multitasking here. I'm trying to get that video uploaded. I'm videoing this one for you now and I'm cooking my tea. And yeah, it's cooled down a little bit now. Still really hot, and this battery needs charging. Everything needs charging. You constantly, when you're in a van for 2 weeks, which I've done, everything's got to be charged. You know, what else are you going to do? So you're constantly just plugging stuff in and plugging stuff out. It's mad. But anyway, so I'm going to give that about another 10 minutes, and then put the thing in. It's 7 o'clock. I've had to have a little drink because I'm getting a bit stressed at the moment. But I'm just going to pace myself. I'm not going to go mad. I'm not drinking more than half of that. I've got to keep it at my base level anyway, otherwise I'm flipping withdraw. It's crazy, isn't it? I know. Hey guys, it's, you know what, I've just been listening to a bit of music, put Bjork on. Love Bjork. Bit of, you know, just a few tunes, not dead loud. I don't want it dead loud around here. It's too much of a quiet spot, you know. Just quiet just for the telly anyway. But look at this now, guys. Look at the consistency on this. Everything's cooked through now. I've just tasted the meat and it looks really very nearly ready. I'm just going to thicken it up a little bit. That's been cooking for about an hour and a half, guys. About an hour and a half in total. See, everything's gone through now. So I've just thicken it up a little bit. Put a few more gravy granules in. Get them out of here. I mean, I've got cheap ones. Well, they'll do, but I've got some Bisto. Where's they put my Bisto? Can't find it, so I'll do. I did put it. Oh no, it's up there. Got it. It's up in my spice rack. good heat teaspoon. And then what I'll do is let's just switch the gas off now. Cut through. Like I said, I'm not going to eat it now. I mean, it's 7:30. I'm going to nip at it like I did last night. I'll end up eating the whole pan. I know that. Oh. Tony Bob cooking on the slope. So yeah, give it a good stir through. Pop lid back on. She's done. An hour. Give it an hour and it'll still be warm, that. An hour and a half, an hour or two when it goes dark. But look at this. I've been watching the cows, watching rabbits in that field, and they're just grazing and stuff. Now if I could afford it, and I believe the Bull's Head up the road serves local produced beef, I would get grass-fed pastured animals from the butchers anytime over supermarket food. And that's probably what I'm going to start doing, guys. I'm going to start getting out to the butchers more often. And I do try most times, but you know, it's worth the effort, isn't it? Because you're getting a really nice, I mean, I've tasted that. I've just tasted the meat and it's lovely and tender. It's really nice. And it probably could go another, I could have stewed the meat for another half an hour, but whilst that's cooling down, it's still cooking, even though there's no heat on it. And what I will do is make sure my gas is off. So I've turned it off on the hob, turned it off underneath. Now I just need to go to the back. I won't need the cooker again tonight, and I can put my TV there then. So it's just I'm getting a bit safety cautious, especially after having that fire the other day, you know. Sometimes I didn't used to bother cutting it off at the back, but it's always worth it, especially if you're travelling. It's not, don't really probably need to do it if you're parked up, but if you're travelling on the motor or anything like that, cut it off, guys. I mean, I think I had a leak. Yeah, I think I had a leak in my last one I bought from Shell Island, so I'm making sure all the valves are off now. At the end of the day, gas costs money, and plus safety as well. So yeah, still trying to send a video. I don't know what's going on there. So I'll do a quick taste test with you, and then I'll call it for the night on this one. Hey guys, it's pretty late now. Still in the Peak District. Got my lights. Just want to give you a quick taste test. Then check this. That is mama's stew. Look who we've got. Come on, my algorithm. And there's he's a top artist, mate. He's an undiscovered artist. Well, I shouldn't be telling you that. Well, you'll find out who he is. Watch this space. Ooh, baby. Feels like the music sounds better with you. Just doing my morning ritual, guys. So, start the engine, warm her up. I figured out now, if I warm her up, probably the van for 20 minutes before I set off, and then the injectors are fine, which you probably should do with such an old van anyway. You know, let her warm up, get her temperature, get everything working before you start using all the mechanical stuff on it. Yeah, top tip off of Carl's friend, a mechanic there, so it's booked in for a service as well on the 5th of September. Service and get them little jobs done that need doing. So this is my morning routine, so I'll just take the telly off there. My pan from last night, yes, I ate a lot, but I mean it was a good sized man portion, you know. It was really tasty, and I feel better for it as well, you know. I really do. I've been just having that last night, and then the corned beef actually, where they're getting them new proper wholesome nutrients inside you. There's a view this morning. I'm glad it's not as hot as yesterday. It was too hot yesterday. It was awful. Bit overcast today, actually. Can you actually say that anymore, overcast? Well, I'm saying it because I'm old school. So yeah, warm her up. Just got my spray bottle out. I'm just gonna give everything a clean. should do that. So yeah, I'll get cleaned up. I've always put my telly on my bed there so it doesn't get smashed in transport. A couple of fags, not even had a brew yet, and have my coffee. And then decide what we're going to do today. Yeah. I've decided where I want to go first. I can't, you know what, I cooked that stew last night. It took 2 hours, nearly 2 hours prepping it and cooking it. It was beautiful though, but I don't fancy making me breakfast this morning, guys, and it's payday, so I might as well have a little treat out there. So I'm going to Grindleford. Grindleford Station, guys. Put it in your sat nav if you're up in the Peak District. It's out of this world. The bikers love it, campers love it, and you can park there free. There's usually a couple of spaces by there. If not, there's some bays, but it's basically about 150 or £2 or something. It's worth it. The breakfast is amazing. The chip butties are amazing. I'm going to try something else, but it's breakfast time, so I'm going to get a full breakfast from the Grindleford Cafe there. It's a nice day. It's like I say, it's a bit cool today. I think it's going to be, just check the weather, and it's going to be about 24. So I'm not sure what I want to do, but I'm going to get some breakfast first, guys. So let's go. What a beautiful breakfast. So hey Martin.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah, not bad. So we're just outside the Grindleford Station here. Well worth coming, guys. The breakfast is amazing. You want to try the chip butty. But what I'll come to show you is a little hidden place to get some water for your van. Just give me a second. That's the lovely Martin and Rosie. Just been sat having a good conversation with them. I've been looking for them on the road in Castleton. I was going to do an interview with them. That's their van there. This is mine. Yeah, so if you come on Station Road here, you can park at the bottom if you're using the cafe. But if you can't get in there, if it's busy on the weekend, you've got the bays here, you can park. Now look at this old thing here. Right, so keep a note of this. So 10A, if you just walk up a little bit further, there's a little gate. Let's cross over it. Let's climb over. So you just climb over this little wall and come up here into the woods. Hope this light's okay. See this here? That is pure spring water, Grindleford spring water, and you can drink this, and I'll prove it to you. There we go. Now that is a natural spring that's been pumping for hundreds, maybe thousands of years. The cafe actually pumps from this and has their own water. I mean, they do have their own water bottles that they sell. Now, talking to one of the owner's family, lovely Martin, they're thinking about doing something with this. You know, making it into a public, you know, like the one in Buxton. I was saying about something like a big weeping, you know, like a big weeping angel, like a big nice monument. This is all old natural stone. I mean, it used to be. It's been used for years. I don't know why it's just covered up now. But if you're here, guys, anyway, you can see there's one's got a bottle there. I don't know how you get your, because it's obviously got a filter on it, but you can still get your water in that. Just take some out the bottom and get your filler in that. But that is nice water. I actually prefer this water to Buxton. Let me climb out again. So yeah, I'm just in here. But like I said, thinking about doing a what's the name? Making it into like a feature. Ooh, I'm just sat on the old wall here. But yeah, wouldn't that be nice there outside the cafe? If they made that into a big like stone feature, maybe like a weeping angel or something similar to the one in Buxton, and get it on the map, and it'd be here for generations to come, you know, to enjoy. It's a natural spring water, just the same as Buxton. Don't be getting any ideas because it's private property. It's owned by someone called Phil. Another Phil. But yeah, Grindleford Station, guys. If you're passing through the peaks, it's probably about 15-minute drive from Castleton where I stayed there. Right, I'm going to head in the van and go to another location like you do. Well, that was nice. You know, I'm going to had a full breakfast there, had a cup of tea, got a chat, and I just bumped into them. I've been looking for them on the road because I've been there 2 nights, but they're going to a festival tomorrow, so I'm going to see them on Monday. But they're a lovely couple, and they started his own channel. I can't remember the name of it, but hang on, I'll find out for you. The internet's not the best here, so I couldn't actually find it, but I've got it at the top thing there. It's Pensioners, Int, INT, Int Peaks, so it's Int, Pensioners, Int Peaks. And this channel, what it is basically, he does a lot of hiking up on Mantor and other places around the peaks. He goes up on the mountains and he talks to you. I've not watched his channel yet, so I'm going to check it out myself tonight, Martin. But lovely to have a good, nice half an hour conversation there, you know, rather than me just talking to myself or the camera. But it's a lovely little place, this. So yeah, so the spring's just over there. That's a natural spring that's been here for thousands of years. It just comes from the ground. And I just drank some of the water. It's absolutely lovely, guys. So that's a top little gem there. It's a hidden gem. So if you're watching this now, guys, and you get to come to the station, fill up your water in there, or just even your bottled water if you're coming out walking or hiking. Just, you know, go in there, get some bottled water. I think they give it you free in the cafe anyway if you order a meal or anything. But the cafe's amazing, guys. That breakfast, I couldn't finish it. They put about 7 rashers of bacon on, fried bread. Oh, it's really nice. And if you know, you know. But do try and get down, guys. I'm going just up the top now. I'm going to go have a little look at this. I can't remember the name. It's all these names that he was telling me then. I'll show you. Let's go. Well, I was going to go down there. See what they're all having picnics by that little river there. It's beautiful. But there's no parking and my leg's not up for walking down there. And it's not somewhere I can take the bike neither at the minute. Sorry, I better start going. I've got a bike behind me. It's lovely up this part though. So you just do a left when you come out Station Road from Grindleford Cafe. Just do a left. And this will take you up to, it's like going up to Sheffield this way, but then we're going to do a left back on ourselves and head. I'll show you Toad's Mouth again, because I know a few of you new guys have probably didn't see my videos from last year when I was starting off. So yeah, so I started my channel last year, but I only did like a couple of months. There was more on holiday mode. You know, you just got the camper van, and you just on the honeymoon period, aren't you know, at first. So this year, you know, and next year, as I go along, you follow me on my journey, you know, I'll be getting more and better content as I get to know areas and get to know people. Anyway, let me put you down for a minute. There's a lot of traffic. There's Toad's Mouth. So it's just a rock that sticks out over the road here. Looks a bit like Toad's Mouth. Let's see it there. But yeah, it's nice here. It's a nice part of Derbyshire, this. I don't know if you go back into my videos from last year. I actually, when I had the drone, I took him out for a walk. I was just trying him out, the drone, and took him out just up here. There's like a parking bay. Some nice big rocks, a bit like a Stonehenge in the Peak District. It really is. I'll show you when we get to it now. It's not far. Oh, my injections are working nicely now. It's going up these hills. I cleaned it out thanks to my mate Carl's friend, Ben. He's got a garage in Glossop. She's booked in. I think I might have said. She's booked in now on the 5th for a full service. Get the full service, fuel pumps and whatnot. See how people still on top of it there. It's just rocks that have been left over from the Ice Age. It's awesome. You can park over here on the right. It's not too expensive and just walk down. It's not a far walk. You've got nice green van on there. There's a Vanna from Castleton. Nice Heimer. You know what I might do? You know what I fancy? There's an open air swimming pool in Hebersage, which is like, if you come from where I am now towards Hope Valley, Castleton, it's just there. It's about 4 or 5 miles away from here. I think I've got some trunks. Look at that view. Oh my days, look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Well, it reminds me of Snowdonia. It's just the same. Yeah, I might go for a swim in the open air swimming pool. Well, if I don't do it today, I'm going to be doing it whilst I'm up here. I'm in a great mood today. Like I say, I've got the battery going. I've had a nice conversation with Martin and Rosa. Give you some more of that view. Yes, I've just said that. I'm repeating myself, sorry. For you, I've just gone past it now. There's a pub called the Millstone. Martin was saying that in the car park there, they'll let you stay overnight in the camper if you go in and buy a couple of drinks or have a meal or whatnot in the pub there. So that's the Millstone. There's another great tip. See, I'm getting to know the area now. Yeah, this is the lovely Eversage. Nice fish and chip shop there to your right. And near butchers here as well. There's a takeaway, Sangham's. I'm sure there's a butcher's. There's go outdoors, a little go outdoors there. Just a shame I've got nowhere to park, so because I could go in there, I wouldn't mind going in there. I was thinking about going into go outdoors just for a mooch. And you got outside.co.uk on that side on the left. But it's a nice little village, this. Yeah, so that's the turning for Grindleford, so back to the cafe, and also that's the way to the swimming baths. Because swimming baths, Eversage open air swimming pool, and it's open all year round as well. It's heated. But I'm not sure what it'd be like in winter, but it is heated, guys. So what I mean, it'd be cold getting in and getting out, but once you're in there, you get nice and warm. And it's nice. There's something about swimming in open air, sorry. And it's quite well established. It's not the cheapest, but you come up here, you're coming up staying camping, doing a bit of hiking, come to see the peaks, and it's worth going. And with me as well, I can get, I can have a shower, so I can go in there. I am going to go in there. I might go this afternoon, or if not, definitely going tomorrow. But because I can have a swim, a bit of exercise for me, and then have a shower afterwards. And it's open air as well, so I like that. But obviously I won't be able to film in their swimming baths, There'll be probably a lot of kids swimming being school holidays. Hey guys, just back on the bottom road at Castleton. Just showing you a different view. So we're just at the top here at the bus turning point. And someone's had a fire on the ground. That weather we had yesterday and this continuous hot weather. It's dangerous to have fires on the ground. It only takes a bit of wind and it can spread. I don't even throw my cigarette dimps out the window, like I probably would in Manchester. I make sure they're in, they're out. I just put a bit of water in this little coffee cup. And it's natural, you know what I mean? That's naughty. It's even warned when you come into the Peak District and a big sign lit up in red LEDs. It says, Peak District, no fires or barbecues, So you're not actually allowed them. But I mean, if you have them above the ground and you make sure they're out and take your reminiscence with you, not just do that, well, you can see it there, then there's no problem, is there? So this is a nice view anyway, changing the subject. You can see I was going to go up to the castle in Peveril Castle, but it's parking this, and paying. I don't like paying for a shit, you know what I'm like. And then it was a quite steep walk, and my leg's not right, but it's a bit better than it was yesterday. I think that bike ride did it a world of good yesterday. Let's see, you got Ogden Mine there, to the right there. And you go up, and then up onto Mantor at the back end, which Mantor's that way. Yeah, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go a bit further down the road, but pretty much where I was last couple of nights. I'm going to attempt this. Now I've got to swap the DC male. I'm taking the one off the inverter and putting onto this one. It's a bit of a bodge up job, but I mean I haven't really got the tools. I haven't got wire cutters or anything like that. But I've got black tape. I have my trusted black tape. I use it for everything, so I can peel it back with my knife. I've got a knife, so let's see how we get on with that. Yeah. So what I've done is I've took the old DC inverter. This is only cheap off Amazon. It's rattling around anyway. It works, but it's rattling. I've got a 500 one. This is a 300. I know it's a 15 quid sacrifice, but it saves me buying a whole new cool box or having to run it off the 240 off mains. So just basically what I've done is just wired it up so it can only be one way or the other. It doesn't say which one's live, which one's neutral. Now I'm going to put masking tape on this, one of them now, and plug it in. Now, if it blows, it doesn't work, it'll just blow the fuse, which is inside here, because I'm going to use the front port there. Then I'll just swap it round, change the fuse, and it'll work. In theory. I'm hoping so, anyway. I mean, it would have been ideal to get a proper junction box in it, but I mean, that's secure. I've wrapped it really tight, I've twisted it. I'm going to put tape on both sides if it works. Let's try it out. I'll be set by the smile. It worked first time, guys. Yay! So that's now, I've got my cool box working again. I'm going to just wire it up properly now. You can see the 2 points there. So yeah, simple fix. Just handy having a little knife. I got this from Shell Island, my knife. Just a little 2.5 inch blade. I think you're legal to carry that around with you, especially when you're in a camper van. Obviously, if you won't put it in your pocket walking to the pub in your jeans and normal wear, but if you're in hiking gear and that, you know, it's handy to have a little knife. You won't get any trouble with it. We're not going to use it for anything stupid. So yeah, so I'm happy with that, guys. She's working. I've got my cooler box working, yay! Simple fix, eh? It only took, what, 2 minutes? I should have done it yesterday, really, but I had quite a lot on. Oh, it's muggy again, I'm sweating. It's that sweaty weather. I'm going to head, it's only 1 o'clock. I've got quite a bit of content for you from last night, doing the cooking. Stew was out of this world, guys, it really was nice. I don't know what I'm going to do, so... I know I need to do my shot run, but you don't want to see me do my shot run every day, do you? See what I'm having for tea. But I might show you later. I might even just end this here, have a short video, because I've still got one backed up from yesterday. Yeah, I will do. Even if it's 10-15 minutes, I'll upload this now. It gives me something to do this afternoon. And then I'm going to head in to... I'll probably have to go up when it's past again. And so I might go Aldi's today for a change rather than Tesco, see what Aldi's got. I like Aldi's food, although I do find it quite salty, all the meals and stuff. And I'm not making a scram from scratch, or I might do. But I mean, I've had a stew and a corned beef hash the last 2 nights. Got to mix it up a little bit, but it's because when I'm sort of barbecuing that, I'm just cooking burgers and kebabs and sausages and things like that. I actually don't know off the top of my head what to have for tea, so I'll probably just go in Aldi and have a look, see what they've got. But yeah, so what I'll do, guys, is I'll get this video uploaded for you now. So I'm Phil's Vanlife Tours, and catch me in the next one. Bye!